Hey, what's up guys, Billy here again, and today I just wanted to go over a small little video that should be a little helpful for entries and exits as well as holding trades. But I think this would help some of you with sniping entries and exits better on if you were to watch the 1 minute and the 5 minute together. And I've already done this before in a past video or on a stream, I think, I can't remember, but I was saying that going between the time frames can really help you because you can kind of use this to see like exactly what's happening for every candle, every volume, everything. And you can use this to hold trades longer, is what I am trying to promote to some people. I don't want to start telling people to do this instantly. I'll definitely still tell them just to watch the 5 minute. But if you're wanting to get more advanced in your entries and exits, I think this 1 to 5 minute strat should help you. But it's just the same. It's the same as the BB system. So let's say I want to mark the high. I want to mark this level that's touched multiple times, and then let's mark the actual low. So right here on the left, I have Facebook on the 1 minute, and on the right, I have Facebook on the 5 minute. Nothing different. I have them linked by clicking the link and having them read. So anything I do here will be done here. So let's check out entry. So I want to talk about entry first. So here on this chart, you're over here looking for the break below on your pre-market level right here, and then your pre-market low. So you have a good break here, but let's say you're just trying to be passive and you want to play that second break. So you're looking for the fail here. So that'd be about right here. So on the 5 minute, that looks a lot cleaner because you got long wicks, and the pushing above's telling you that sellers are going to try and push this down harder. And let's see, you have rising volume here on the 5 minute. But for an entry on the 1 minute, the first thing you would have been looking at is rising volume on any of these candles that are breaking below. So you could already enter here and use this level as a stop loss, which that would have been perfect. And it's only like 76 cents away, so that you wouldn't have been down as much even if it did hit your stop loss right here. But let's just talk about entry. So entry, you're waiting for that break below on this, right? So you have a good rising volume here, so you could take that 80% entry. And let's say you're going for that retest. It'd be about over here, so... But again, you're watching your volume the whole time. So you saw that you never went back above your stop loss. So even if you were in early, or I don't call this early, I call that a pretty good entry because you had big rising volume after sellers are in control. Remember that candle control video on average daily volume? Candle control. So you know sellers are definitely more present than buyers right now unless some high buyer volume comes through, which you had some come through, but you had more sellers come through as well. So you know that sellers are more in control at this moment than buyers just by looking at just that alone. So on retest, you're looking for that rising volume again. You got it again right here, and it broke here. So even if you waited for this candle and you waited for all this seller volume to come through, you could have got in there as well. But again, all you're looking for is that price action, that level break with some volume. That's all you're looking for. Once you get into the trade, though, you can move over to the 5 minute, and you can have these on for whatever you're trading. You don't have to go out and live trade this instantly. I definitely go through a couple charts and see what you like. Well, let's talk about holding the trade. So you're already in about right here, right? So let's just say that wick because that was most passive entry. Just gonna try and go off the most passive settings so everyone can get this a little easy. So I circled it there, and it shows up here on the 5 minute. Holding the trade, you saw this line. You see this low? Remember on that Iron Hands video? It broke below. So now you know sellers are definitely in control. So you're going to hold. Here, it looks a little scarier than that. That line, it's not as perfect. It looks like it almost sits on it as a support. That's why I don't watch the 1 minute so much, especially during holding a trade, because the choppiness will throw you off. It'll scare you, and it'll get you out. It'll make you emotional trade. You don't need to be doing that. And again, here on the 5 minute, look how much sellers are engaged here. There's way more red than blue. Now, that doesn't mean all of that is red. There's some blue in here too, but seeing who takes control more shows you who's more present in the day, who's more present in the trade for that exact moment. So you're holding the trade, you're going through your Iron Man, you're going through that, and you even had it stop here, so you actually could have held it through here because it never actually broke above this. Here on the 1 minute, it's a little choppier. It broke its head a little above it. Alright, so that's the low right here. So you have your Iron Man, you're doing your Iron Hand example. You can extend that if you want to. later to see if it actually catches support, which you saw it fail here, and then later on the day you saw it break above and then catch here. So that's when you definitely should have been out of the trade. But if you're not being greedy and you're being smart, you're using the 1 minute for entries and exits, and you're using you can even use just the 5 minute for exits. Honestly, I prefer that as well, because this will show you the bigger move over a 5 minute period instead of the choppiness in the 1 minute. But I really just want more people to start going through this more. Like, we can go through another example. What's another one I like? All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this example instead. I was having trouble with the Beyond chart for some reason, so let's just go over this. All right, so we got our break below here. You're waiting for it to close under. It closed under. That'd be your 40% entry, and you had rising volume, so that's another good confirmation. So there's your entry on the 1 minute for 40% confidence. 80% confidence, you have it pop up just shortly after here on that retest, which on the 5 minute looks a little different. On the 5 minute looks just like a continuation pattern, like a flag or any of those continuation patterns. Right here, you actually kind of have a flag. You got your pole, got your second pole. So here on Apple on the 1 minute, your entry with the 80% would have been around here somewhere. You had rising volume, or you had dropping volume here, which was happening here. So you had a little bit of price divergence, volume to price divergence. Then you had it hit here with rising volume. So that's 80% entry right here. That's your entry anywhere on that candle. Breaking out of the flag helps a lot more as well if you're going off the 5 minute. So that was an amazing break. Then right after that, you had 4 1 minute candles in a row. That's why I say watch the 1 minute a little more, because then you can go for that scalp. You know, you would know to get out right here. You just had 4 rising candles in a row. On the 5 minute, you just have 1 to 2. So it's a little easier for entry. Gives you a quicker entry so you can have more room for profits as well as more room for exiting, because I really do want everyone here to start selling into momentum. We don't need to be selling out of momentum, because that's when everyone starts complaining, going, oh, damn, why is it my fill going through? Why isn't it going? I'm just chasing it, blah, blah, blah. And then you lose out on a lot of money, or even sometimes you'll lose money. And that's because you are being greedy. You are not selling out of momentum. If you're trying to sell here, you're going to get a worse fill, because price is trying to slow down and pick back up just slightly because it just had a drastic drop. If you were to sell anywhere right here on this candle, you would have been perfectly fine. Before it closed, of course. You would have been perfectly fine because momentum was still going down. You see, even had the sellers reach back down here again. Or the buyers, I mean, sorry. So you had a good momentum shift there. But selling into the net, you don't want to be that fish that's swimming outside of the net. You want to be caught into the net so you're not complaining and bitching about the fill being bad. Holding on to the trade, this again ties into the Iron Hand video. You never had a break back up to this level again, so there's no reason you should have left. This is why I watch the 5 minute more than anything, because it's just cleaner. Never had a level break there. So this is you talking about holding all day. So if it broke back above this, you would know that you'd probably want to move your stop loss to right here. Therefore, if it went back up, you're in the green. You're still profitable. And you can move your stop loss many times as you want, but I would keep moving it to where these levels are, just like in the Iron Hands video, because look, rising buyer volume, dropping seller volume on a support. That's confirming that support by that volume dropping. Rising buyer volume, they're taking it up back into a new range. Remember I told you guys, stocks move in waves. It's all waves. That's all it is. But I hope this video helps anyone go through on the 1 minute to 5 minute trading, scalping with the BB system, or even chef zones. But just remember, the 5 minute is all you need. If you want to start sniping your entries and exits more, I would use the 1 minute and the 5 minute on whatever you're looking at. If this video helped you, though, please drop me a comment on the video, or just at me in chat, premium chat. That'd be very awesome of you guys. I hope this helped someone. I hope this helped anyone. I know a lot of guys are just looking around, looking for different things to work, and they're looking for 100 different indicators. There's not a single indicator on my screen right now. So I really hope the simplicity of the pure price action that me, Chef, Tin Man, all these guys in chat teach everyone, because this is seriously the bee's knees. You guys do not need 100 indicators. Indicators are pure side confirmation. So if this 1 to 5 minute video helped you, please let me know. I hope it did. I really want to make some more of these. We're probably going to start dropping some live trading, but I'll be I'll be making live trading videos for the courses that me and Tin Man are making right now, which don't hype all that up yet. We're still way out on finishing that, at least 3 months. So, yeah, drop a like on the video, comment at me in chat.